Transponder 409080.
I'll get back that free race pass. Should do it backwards, motocross start. Right at this lip.
Yeah.
Stack everybody up in the center.
But let's stack them back here a little bit. Oh, you want to just do it right on the hill here?
Start it here, but run it backwards.
Well, that's up to you. Get the other guys to do it. I don't care. I think it works. If you can get all the short course guys to do it, yeah, that's fine.
If you guys want to run short course backwards, ask Kyle Ash. Drivers from that last race, I know there's only 4 of you. I do need a couple volunteers out there, please. Couple volunteers, if I could. Coming up next, two-wheel drive modified buggy. I need some volunteer marshals out there. I do need some volunteers.
Mike Sara.
All right, two-wheel drive, modified buggy. Get them checked in. It's a 3-car dance, so this is going to go quick. Thank you, Horton. Appreciate you. I need a couple volunteers out there on 4, and I need one at 3.
Chase Boyd.
All right, you got 0. Thank you, Niels. I need you down there at 1. Okay, thank you. And then I just need one at 4 and one at 3. I need 2 volunteer marshals. Thank you, Hastings. Appreciate you. Who? He left. All right,
45
and
seconds
then
to the start
I
of the race. 5
need.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we're good. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Chase Boyd in that 1, Bialis in the 2, Sora in the 3. I will need you guys, if you don't mind. I know we're a little short on marshals and the night's getting a little bit long, but we might need you to maybe hang out there just for a sec for the next race. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, and they're off. 3-car dance. Should be a good race if they can keep it together, keep it close to each other. Two Mugans and an Associated out for your pure driving excitement. Chase Boyd in that 1. Bialis in that 2. Sora in the 3. Boyd in the black and gold. Bialis in the all orange. Sora in the white and blue. As your 1 and 2 head into that back triple, they might get into each other. Allow Sora to catch up real quick as they head into the rumbles. Up and down the horseshoe right now. Bialis looks inside. Chase shuts him off. They head into the middle of the track here. These two guys going back and forth all night for that TQ spot. Into the center of the track. Bialis looking inside. As those two drivers go 1 and 2, both on 15-lap runs, 15.5 flat. They keep in the clear. They might hit 16 by the end of this race. 3:40 left to go. Bialis looking every way he can. Boyd shutting the door every chance he gets as they head into the middle of the track. Mugen 1, Mugen 2. Black and yellow, all orange. Bialis takes a little tighter line on that. Going to come down to probably a mistake, but both these guys might not make a mistake. Bialis gets a little wonky on that ridge, headed into the Dragon's back, into this back triple. Here they go. Nicely done by both those drivers. Bialis gets it wrong, trying to make that turn, rolls over.
Then you don't want it, but we'll just run it forward.
Well, you can keep it, dude. You guys deserve it. You sure? All right.
Eventually I'll win when you live at 5 things.
Yeah. Well, make sure you're watching, man, because then that's 2, right? Halfway through. Boyd now out on his own as Bialis. It just takes one little mistake. It's going to take a mistake by Boyd for Justin to catch him. Boyd super fast, 15.502. The gap between those two, 2.9 seconds. Bialis is actually making a little bit of time here. Boyd, though, on cruise control. Bialis having to work hard to get back up there. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. As Chase Boyd comes into the center of the track, into the rollers here. The gap was 2.9. It is now 2.2 as Bialis is doing what he can. I don't know what tires Bialis is running, but I'm pretty sure Boyd is on some JC Silvers. So the gap was 2.2 with 1:40 to go. It is now 1.6. So Bialis making up half a second, but he gets it wrong on the horseshoe. Chase not making any mistakes, running a nice, clean, smart race as he heads into that back triple. Bialis going to have to race hard to try and catch him. As they head into the middle of the track, Bialis through the rumbles. Boyd in the black and gold into the Dragon's back, hits it perfectly. So does Bialis. Bialis getting a little wonky, but he manages to pull it out. That's the beauty of that mod motor. 1 minute left to go. As Boyd across that line, gap was 3. Now it's back to 2.9. 50 seconds to go, drivers. 50 seconds to go. Sora out there making good laps too, Sora. You got a 14.504 working. Get to that 15-lap run, man. 30 seconds to go. 19.9 that last lap. 19.3 for Bialis as that gap shrinks to 2.3. So here they come with 26 seconds. They're going to get around for one more lap easily. Has Boyd in the center of the track into the rumbles. Bialis through there. The gap down to 1.5. 10 seconds to go. So unless Boyd makes a mistake, Bialis really closed that gap, though. They're going to hopefully race to the line here real quick. Here they go. Into the center of the track. Can they get through? Bialis going inside. Oh, he tried everything he could. Good race, guys. Good race. Oh, it shows Bialis winning that, but no, there's no way. Boyd won that one. That must have just been a mistake on the on that. So I'll remember that for Live at 5.
Luke Hastings. Luke Hastings. Weston Welch. Weston Welch.
All right, coming up next, 17.5 lock timing, four-wheel drive. If I could get some volunteers out there, that would be fantastic.
Kyle Pendley.
Good job, Chase. Good win there. Good racing, Justin. All right, drivers from that last race, let's find a spot out there. Thank you. Thank you to my volunteers. I do have one more volunteer pass to give out, so don't let me miss you if you are out there. I need a volunteer at 1, and I need a volunteer at 0, I think. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Watch out for marshals making their way to the marshalling spot, please. Don't break them on warm-ups, guys. Don't break them on warm-ups. We're just
1 minute to the start of the race.
up.
1 minute to the start of the race. Siegfried Rabenau. Siegfried Rabenau. Kenny Ratch. Kenny Ratch. Luke Hastings. Luke 45 Hastings. Seconds to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Slow into straight, slow into straight, slow into straight.
Morris Davis. Nick Valiency. Nick Valiency.
Right.
Sean Horton. Sean Horton. 30 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Kyle Pendley.
All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. Let's get them checked in. Oh, we're already checked in. Let's get them going here. Aaron Robeson, you left the building, right? Aaron?
Aaron Robeson.
Are you there? Okay.
Aaron Robeson.
Okay, your car made it. You're
to
good.
The start of the race.
15
seconds
up.
to the start of the race.
All right, so Luke Hastings in that 17.5 lock timing four-wheel drive.
Less than 5.
TQ spot.
Less than 5.
So Luke out front, Kyle in the 2, Siegfried in the 3. It's a fun class here, four-wheel drive lock timing. Siegfried in the 3. Morris Davis in the 4. Nick in the 5. And then Kenny in the 6. And Weston, if you want to move up, you can. You probably should because the guys behind you might want to move up. All right, here we go. All right, guys, keep it clean in the horseshoe here. Be ready, Chase, in case they jam up on that corner there. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. And they're off. Hastings, good, clean start, guys. Great job. Watch going up the Dragon's back, though. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Huh? If you want, yeah. All right, Hastings out front. Then you got Penley in that 2. Siegfried Rabinow in that 3. Hastings going into the back of the Dragons back here. Got Penley in tow. Penley gets it wrong. That's going to put Siegfried into that 2. Penley drives out. That's going to allow Hastings to gap out a little. Take that car. I don't know what's going on. Oh, no. Morris shears the left front wheel off his 4-wheel drive. It is the devil. Morris gets the biggest wreck of the day, rip on that arm there. So Hastings out front, Rabinow in that 2. Hastings across that line. Rabinow across that line. Horton making his way through. Horton into that 3. Penley in the 4. Watch on the Dragons back there. Clear. Thank you, Mike. So Hastings, Rabinow, Horton, your running order right now. Penley in the 3 or in the 4 as Luke goes through the rumble strips. Rabinow's going to hold on to that 2. Horton in the 3. Penley in the 4. Penley goes a little wonky in there. Hastings in that 1. Rabinow in the 2. Rabinow getting it wrong. That as Horton tries to get around Rabinow, they touch. Rabinow still holding on to that 3. He's got Penley behind him, though. All 4 of those drivers right within striking distance of each other. 2 down, 3 to go, fellas. 2 down, 3 to go. Your leader in the center of the track getting ready to get into that back triple there. That's your leader there. Good job, Nick. Great job. Hastings into the center of the track through your rumble strips here. Horton still in that 2, trying to make up time. Watch in front of the start there. That is Rabinow, your 3rd place driver. Penley nowhere to be found, though. Not sure where he went. Rabinow in the 3 still. Your leader, Luke Hastings, still out front. So Horton, Hastings, Penley now in that 3. Rabinow in the 4. Rabinow going to do what he can to catch Penley. Good job, Robeson. That car might be broken. That car might be broken. So with 1:45 to go, Horton has taken over that top spot from Luke. I didn't see what happened. Hastings is going to be in that 2 spot. Oh, what the heck did that just hit? Was that Penley? That thing ricocheted. 1:20 left to go. Horton in the 1. Siegfried up to that 2. Rabinow's going to fall, or Rabinow in the 2. Penley in the 3. Hastings now in the 4 spot as they come through that Dragon's back. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Your leaders are coming through you there. So I got to see where everybody's at with 1 minute to go. Horton in the 1, Rabinow in the 2, Penley 3, Hastings 4. So Hastings trying to catch Penley as Penley's in the center of the track. Getting ready to head into that back triple. That's where your battle's at right now between Penley and Hastings. Hastings doing what he can. Oh, he gets it wrong. Manages to avoid Penley on the other, going the other direction as they head up and down that Oh, Hastings gets it wrong on the horseshoe. That's going to allow Penley to gap out a little bit as they work their way back into that back triple with 20 seconds to go. Your leader, Sean Horton, in the purple and white. Up the Dragon's back, down the Dragon's back, into the center. Then you got Siegfried in that too. He's up the Dragon's back, down the Dragon's back. So they're going to race to that line. Horton's going to cross. He's going to win when he crosses that line. And that is a race. Horton, you are done when you cross that line. That is a race. Horton's going to hold on to that one. Rabinow in the 2. Penley in the 3. Hastings in that 4. And Nick in the 5. Waiting on Kenny and Robeson. Oh, Kenny gets it wrong right at the last second. Doesn't matter, though. He still held on, Kenny. All right, that is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers, please. Drivers from that last race, please find a marshaling spot. Am I up right now?
Littlefoot. Littlefoot. Rich Brown. Rich Brown. Fred Vaca. Fred Vaca. Wuzhong. Wuzhong.
All right, roll 'em out, guys. Check them in. I need a marshal before the Dragon's back.
Brian Russell. Brian Russell.
And a marshal in the center on cone 4. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Kyle.
Tanner Saunders. Tanner Saunders. Morris Davis. Black
Morris
Stallion.
Davis.
Black Stallion. 1 minute to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race. Sean Horton. Yuri Horton. Yuri Rista.
All right, guys. No more laps. No more laps. Finish the lap you are on. Your running order is going to be Sean Horton on the 1, Gary Rosta on the 2, Tanner Saunders on the
45
3,
seconds to the
Brian
start of the
Russell on
race.
the
5
4,
seconds to the
Morris
start of the
Davis on the
race.
5, Paul Weir on the 6, Fred Vaca on the 7, Rich Brown on the 8, Littlefoot on the 9, Larry Dean on the 10, and Wu Yang on the 11.
30 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
You got both of those, Kenny? Okay.
15 seconds
Mike,
to the start of the race. 15 seconds
Could you
to the start
marshal
of the
cone
race.
5 for me, please? Thank you. All right, guys, we're
Less
all
than 5.
set.
Less than 5.
All right, we're going to go going live in less than 5. Single file on the start, please. Single file on the start. Little caution on the U-turn in the front. Not the worst start, not the best start, though. Caution in the straight, caution in the straight, caution in the straight. Clear. Caution on the hill, caution on the hill. Clear. Caution in the whoops. One minute in, we're still going to have Sean Horton out front. Brian Russell moving up into the 2 spot. Gary Rosta moving into the 3. Caution on the hill.
I fucking suck cautious.
Caution on the triple. Clear. Caution in the center, caution in the center. Other side, other side, other side. Clear. Thank you. 140 down. Still going to be Sean Horton out front. Brian Russell on the 2. Paul Weir now moving up into the 3. Morris Davis in the 4. Gary Roston in the 5. Rich Brown in the 6. Caution before the triple. Clear. Sean Horton working through the S section in the center, looking to come up on the triple about now. Paul Weir now moving up into the 2. He's going through the small triple in the center, through the S section. Caution in the triple. Watch the triple. Thank you, Juan. Watching in the center. Watch in the center. Watch the triple. Watch the triple. Clear. Caution the whoops. Caution the whoops. Caution the whoops. Caution the whoops. Caution the whoops still. Whoops are clear. Caution on top of the hill. Caution on the top of the hill. Stop. Get off the throttle when my marshals are getting your cars, please. Caution on the Dragon's back. Watch the Dragon's back. Clear. Caution in the center triple. Caution in the center triple. Clear. 2 minutes left. It's still going to be Sean Horton out front with a 10.3 second lead over Paul Weir. Paul working in the center of the track. We got Morris Davis in the 4 working through the center of the track. And the 3, I'm sorry. Sean Horton working through the center of the track. Running order is still going to be Sean Horton in the 1, Paul Weir in the 2, Morris Davis in the 3, Gary Roston in the 4, Brian Russell in the 5, Larry Dean in the 6, Rich Brown in the 7, Tanner Saunders in the 8, Wu Yang in the 9, Fred Vaca in the 10, and Littlefoot in the 11. Caution before the center triple, clear. Caution in the center triple, caution in the center triple, caution center triple. Center triple is clear. One minute left for Sean Horton. Looking at a 14-second lead over Paul Weir in that 2 spot. Caution before the whoops. Caution before the whoops. Clear. .30 seconds left for your leader, Sean Horton. Working down the front straightaway through the U-turn, down the hill. Caution, Dragon's back. Caution, center triple. Caution, center triple. Clear. Thank you, Luke. Morris Davis now looking to move up into the 2. Paul Weir dropping down to the 3. 1.1 behind Morris. Paul Weir now moving back up to the 2. Your leader, Sean Horton, with 5 seconds left, looking to put a lap on the field. That is time. That is time. Finish the lap you are on. Gary, you are done. Larry Dean, you are done. Paul Weir, you are done. Morris Davis, you are done. Sean, you're done. Tanner, you're done. Brian, you're done. Wu, you're done. Waiting for Littlefoot. Waiting for Littlefoot. And that is a race. No more laps.
Transponder 6009526. 6009526. Transponder 6009526. 6009526. Transponder 4117. Transponder 3358746. Transponder 3358748. Transponder 49863445. Transponder 3722423. Transponder 3358748. 3358748. Transponder 37222423. Transponder 4891737224223.
Okay.
37224223.
All right, if I can get some marshals out there, I know I need one for myself here. I got to cover the racing here. I need a marshal at 6, please. One marshal at 6. Huh? No, you stay there at 8. I need one marshal at 6, please. One marshal. Thank you, June. Appreciate you. All right, guys, get them checked in. Be careful of the
Mayan
marshals crossing the
Lil
track.
Raccoons. Kickstand. Canadian.
Yeah, perfect.
Travis
Canadian.
Lewis. Niels Klenchich.
Watch behind you,
Niels
buddy.
Klenchich.
You gotta. Hey, little man. No, just put it down. Yeah, you don't need to pick them up. Just get them back on their
AJ
wheels.
Schumacher. AJ Schumacher. Jace Hastings.
It's a learning curve.
Jace Hastings. Lil Raccoon. Eric Klutka. Eric Klutka.
All right, I got to check
Mayan
everybody. Let's get them lined
Mayan
up.
Alamos.
Caden on the 1.
AJ Schumacher.
Hastings on the 2.
Travis
Finish
Lewis.
the lap you're on.
Travis
Diego, go
Lewis.
ahead. Finish what you need to do.
Jace Hastings. Jace Hastings. 1 minute to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kickstand. Canadian. Kickstand.
All right, Caden in the 1. Hastings in the 2.
Niels Klenchich.
Diego, you're
Niels
in the
Klenchich.
3.
45 seconds to the
Travis,
start of the
4,
race. 5
Crone,
seconds to the start of
5.
the race.
Knowlton 6. Schumacher 7. Eric 8. And Niels 9. All right. All right, guys. Keep it clean. Try and
30
go single
seconds to the
file
start of the
through
race.
that,
30 seconds
that
to the start of the race.
horseshoe thingy here. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. What? Well, get over there, Juan. That's why I have you here. Hey, Cocott, if you're going to visit, why don't you marshal?
15 seconds
Marshal
to the
number
start of the race.
5.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Well, somebody get over there. Aiden, why don't you do it? You haven't marshaled.
Less than 5. Less than 5.
Huh? They're out there. Yeah. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Good job, guys. That's brutal. That's a tough spot there. Good job, buddy. All right, C out front. Hastings into 2. Lewis into 3. Then you got Mapache into 4. Crone into 6. Hastings now out front. He gets around Caden C. So Jace in the lead right now as they go through there. Lewis, though, pushing on him. Both these associated cars. Diego gets it wrong on the hill there. Gets a good marshal. Travis now out front. Hastings going to fall to that 2. C in the 3. Then you got Mapache in the 4 spot. Oh, yeah, good, man. Appreciate you. So Travis Lewis out front in the Associated. Hastings in the Associated. C in the X-Ray. Then you got Mapache in the Associated. As Lewis heading into that back triple, sticks it. Going through the rollers here with Hastings in tow. C gets it wrong. Get in there, man. Let's go, you guys. Got to be moving. It's not gonna marshal itself. So Hastings now back out front. Something must have happened on the Dragon's back. So he's out front in the red, white, and blue with Travis Lewis in tow. And Mapache right behind him. Top 3 drivers. Mapache gets it wrong in that roller. In the whoops. 2 minutes down. 3 to go. Lewis gets it wrong again coming down that backside. Gets a good marshal. But that's going to put Mapache in that 2 as Hastings comes through the center of the track. Mapache in the 2. Hastings through the rumble strips in front of me. Up and down the horseshoe. Up the Dragon's back. The gap between those 2 drivers, 1.8 seconds. Knowlton getting caught on a pipe. Watch out. Here comes your leaders, Knowlton. That's Hastings and Mapache battling out for that one spot as they head into the back triple. Into the center of the track right now. Hastings going to do what he can, and Mapache goes inside. Hard to stop right there. Hastings manages to hold on to 2, but Mapache is going to get around him as they head up the Dragon's back. It's going to come down to who's going to make the mistake. Lewis now tightening it up in that 3 spot as Mapache goes inside of the wrecked car. Here they come. Lewis tries all he's worth to hold on to that. Got a bad run up on that line. So your leader, Mapache, up and down the Dragon's back. That's going to put C in the 3 spot. Crone in the 4. Lewis in the 5. So your running order, Bedker, Hastings, C, Crone, Lewis, Schumacher, Klutke, Clenshaw, and Knowlton. So here you go, Hastings and C battling out. Associated X-Ray in the center with 1:34 to go. Hastings doing what he can to hold off Caden C as they head it. Hastings goes a little wide as they head in the center of the track. Can Hastings, he shuts the door right there. Caden looks inside, decides against it, up and down. Oh, Hastings gets it wrong on the horseshoe. Carrying a little too much speed there with 1:15 to go. Can he catch up to C? Not going to be easy, but Diego in the lead right now in that triple. As the top two drivers right now, Mapache and Caden, Associated X-Ray down the horseshoe into the back of the Dragon here. C looking every way. He's looked inside. Oh, good job, guys. Good racing. Oh, he goes inside again. Can Mapache shut the door? He does on that one as they head into the center of the track. Here comes Mapache into the roller. C right behind him, pushing him at every chance he gets. Good corner there. Yeah, good job, Caden. All right, so Mapache going to hold on with 30 seconds to go. C goes inside again. Can he get through there? Woo-wee. Here they go into this back triple. It's going to come down to this. Hastings. Oh, C goes big, and Mapache gets caught on the pipe. Does a great job as Hastings goes into that 2 spot, up and down the horseshoe. They're going to race to the line, these 3 drivers here, up and down the Dragon's back. Mapache, Hastings, and C. Associated X-Rays. They go into the triple. Who wants it? Who's going to make the mistake? Oh, no. C gets incidental contact there, and Mapache's going to win this one. Hastings in the 2. Caden C in the 3. Great race, guys. And Brad Crone in the 4. Great job, Brad. And Lewis in the 5. All right, that is a race. Great race, guys. Yeah, was that sick or what, man? That was awesome, huh? Thank you, drivers. Please, drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling spot if you could.
Micah Cock. Micah Cock.
21.5, lock timing, 2-wheel drive,
Mike
a
Hastings.
main event coming
Mike
at you.
Hastings.
Good race on that last one, guys. Let's find a marshalling
Mike
spot.
Holler.
All right, guys, get them checked
Mike
in.
Holler.
Just be careful of drivers or marshals finding spot,
Paul Fontaine. Paul Fontaine.
finding their
Luke Hastings.
spots on the track.
Luke
Just make
Hastings.
sure you don't run into them.
Kenny
Hey,
Ratch.
see,
Kenny Ratch.
take
Kyle
that
Hendley.
6th spot, and then
Kyle
let's
Hendley.
move the little guy up here on 0.
Aiden
No,
Lynn.
not Hastings.
Joe
The
Rivers
little man at 6
1 minute
there.
to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race. Dave Rosen. Dave Rosen.
All right, watch for marshals on the track, guys. All right, guys, I got a good check, everybody. Let's get you
45
lined up.
seconds to the start of the
Hastings in the
race.
1,
5 seconds to the start
Aiden
of the
Lynn
race.
in the 2, Kyle Penley in the 3. We got a full race here, 10 guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Hastings 1, Lynn 2, Penley 3. Then we got Mike Hastings in that 4. All right, Paul in the 5. All right, we got it. All right, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Corner up here.
Less than 5.
Yeah, right here at
Less
0
than
if we
5.
could. One of you. Yeah, are you getting up there? Yeah, just be careful. There's going to be a lot of cars coming in there. All right, guys, ready? Let's do this. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Oh, my God. Great start, guys. Best start of the night for everybody. Good job. All right, Hastings makes it through. Aiden Lynn in that 2 spot. Associated X-Ray. So Hastings going to be in front of me going up and down the horseshoe with Aiden Lynn in tow. Paul Fontaine in the 3. Mike Hastings in the 4. Penley's going to fall to that 5 after starting 3rd, I believe, as they all struggle up the back of that. Get in there, guys. Good job, Crone. So Hastings in the center of the track has Aiden Lynn in tow as they head through the rollers here. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Watch those corners. Hastings now, it's a Hastings and Hastings event as Luke out front, Aiden in the middle with Mike Hastings in the 3. Luke up and down the horseshoe with Aiden in tow and his dad in there as they head up the Dragon's Back. That's been the Achilles heel of everybody tonight. Watching the center. Get in there, Crone. Your leaders make it through there. Good job, Crone. You got close. Hey, that's not an easy place over there when they break there. All right, so you got Hastings going up and down. Aiden's trying to do what he can to get around Hastings here. Mike Hastings in tow can't take advantage of any mistakes on these top 2 drivers as they head into that back triple. 21-5, both of them, into the center of the track. Here they come, Associated X-Ray. Aiden looks inside, shuts it off, going through the rumble strips, up and down the horseshoe. Going into the back here of the Dragon's Back. Hastings making some nice lines. Aiden going inside, gets caught on the pipe. That's going to shut the door. Hastings going to hold on to that 1 spot as they head into the back triple here. Now, who is that? Is that Penley? Or no, that's Cowler. Oh, Cowler, you're getting, oh. Whoa, be careful, be careful. Watch your feet. Oh, man, good job, Marshall. Good job. Woo. All right, let's see what happened here. Okay, so you got Hastings, Cowler. That's your first and second place driver. You're sandwiched in between there. Oh, Aiden. Well, okay, go, Aiden, go. Way to hold up there. As they go up and down the Dragon's Back, Hastings still going to hold on to that 1 spot. So you got Hastings, Lynn, Penley. Now Fontaine up to that 4. Mike Hastings falling to the 5. Cowler securely in that 6 spot with 1:40 to go, drivers. 1:40 to go. Watching the straightaway here. What's Hastings doing? Keep it clean and legit as you head up that Diamond's Back. Or that Dragon's Back, whatever we're calling it. Aiden trying to do what he can to catch Hastings as Hastings heads into that back triple. Here we go. Double single for the 21-5 into the center of the track. Will you call me? What? Yeah, I know. Aiden Lynn now in that lead as he gets around Luke Hastings. And Luke's got to battle himself out. That's your second place car through there, guys. So let's let him get through. Thank you. Great driving as he's going to try and catch Aiden Lynn in the X-ray. Aiden in that mustard yellow looking X-ray thing with some speckles on it. Luke with the blue and orange. What's up, Luke? Oh, hold on. Let me finish this up. Oh, man. That's a long way. 5 seconds left to go. Is Aiden Lynn going to hold on? Luke, you got to get around there. Get in. All right, here they go. They're going to race to the line. Your yellow X-ray gets a little slow on the Dragon's back. Oh, Luke tried to push it. Hopefully he didn't push it. Oh, Penley, you're caught at the line, so stay out of his way, Caller. Caller, you're caught at the line, too. This race is over. Aiden Lynn is going to hold on to this as Luke Hastings is going to take that 2 spot, and that is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers, please.
Kyle Pendley. Kyle Pendley. Elena Ash. Elena Ash. Sean Horton. Sean Horton.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Marshals, to your
David
spots,
Torres.
please.
Benji
I just
Tolbert.
watered it.
Benji Tolbert.
All right, I need a marshal at 8. I need a marshal at 4, and then we're good to go. Niels, are you going to 8 or 4? 8? All right, take 8 because I know your knee's bad. Huh? Yeah, you did good, man. You did good. Good racing.
Brian Russell.
Thanks, Hastings.
Brian Russell.
All right, guys, I got a good check, everybody. Let's get them lined up. Let's get them lined up.
Kyle Ash. Kyle Ash. 1 minute to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, coming up next, 13.5, two-wheel drive shore course. Thank you to all my volunteer marshals out there. Appreciate you.
45
all right,
seconds
Tolbert
to the
into
start
1,
of the race. 5
Horton
seconds to
into
the start of
2,
the race.
and then Penley into 3, Brian Russell into 4. Where is Russell? Is it fixable?
30 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
You guys want any more water? Do I need to put enough water on there?
15 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the
You don't
start
want
of
any
the
more?
race. Less than 5. Less than 5.
Hey, Brian, now that we fixed it, why don't you just crash it into every pipe there is out there? All right, I appreciate you getting there quickly. Let's see, like Kyle, you starting way back there, or what are you doing? All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. going at the sound of the tone. Good job, guys. Great job through that first corner there. Great job. All right, Horton out front. He's got Kyle Penley right behind him. Elena Ash just shot across the track. I don't know what happened there. Penley now being more of a traffic jam than anything at the moment for some reason. I don't know what happened. Aiden running, trying to hold up his pants. Try a belt next time, buddy. It helps. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Horton now out front. Penley in the 2 with Russell in tow. And then Benji moving into that 3 spot. He's going to try and catch Kyle Penley. Penley's in that 2 spot. 1 minute in, 4 to go, guys. 1 minute in, 4 to go. Watch that knee, Niels. Watch that knee. No sense in breaking your knee. Horton out front, Penley in the 2, Tolbert in the 3. Ash trying to make his way through. He's in that 4, gets around Tolbert on that jump into that back triple. Kyle Ash in that white and blue short course. His cup of tea, these short course trucks. Horton still in that 1, though, as he heads into the center of the track in the blue and black. Penley in the orange and blue and gray with Ash in that 3 spot. Ash goes inside. Penley goes back inside. They both get it wrong on that. Penley, he's cutting about 5 feet off that track. And that's karma. That's what happens, Penley. That's karma hitting you right there. Believe me, I've had it hit me way worse doing the same stuff. But that's all right because Horton's out front. Ash in the 2 now. Tolbert in the 3. All top 5 drivers, though, all within striking distance of each other. So it's not over. Halfway through this 13.5 two-wheel drive short course race. What happened to Horton? What happened? Oh, my God, I didn't even see it. So now Kyle Ash coming from the 10th spot. Playing nice with his cousin, niece. Oh, no, Benji breaks out. These things are usually indestructible. 2 cars down the drain as Ash takes over the top spot. Tolbert's going to fall out of contention. Brian Russell probably going to move into that 2 spot. Russell in the yellow and white with red striping in the middle. Into the center of the track. Right behind David Flores there in the all pink short course. So it's Ash, Russell, Penley. So can Penley catch Ash or Russell? That's going to be the question because that's about the only race we have on the track right now. As they work their way up the Diamondback. Uh-oh. Okay, now we got a race with a minute left to go between Russell and Penley as they head into that triple in the back. Everybody else is spread out. Russell down the center. Penley looking inside. Looks nice through the rumble strips, up and down the horseshoe here as they head into the Diamondback here, or the Dragon's back. Penley thought about cutting the track, decided against it. He saw what happened last time. Yolanda, that is your third place driver there. If you could give a wide berth there, thank you. 27 seconds to go. These guys are probably going to get around for one more lap. Russell and Penley. Russell up and down the horseshoe into the back of the Dragon here. Penley not getting it right. That's going to put Russell, well, he got it a little bit right there. So they're going to race to the line, and Kyle Ash is going to end up winning this one handedly. Brian Russell, though, going to win, get that second place. Penley, you guys are done. Russell into 2, Penley into 3. Flores is going to end up 4th. As Elena, you are done. So we're just waiting on David Flores here in the all pink. Everybody else, you are done. Nice one. I did it too in my my heat. And that is a race. That is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers, please. Drivers from that last heat, please find a marshaling spot. Great job, everybody. Good job, Caller. Good to have you back. You going to be sore tomorrow, falling on that? Yeah, I was going to say, maybe we need
Luke
to get
Hastings. Luke Hastings.
I'm going to go home. My wife's going to think I made some extra.
Yeah, brother. We'll see you, man. Yeah, no problem. See you next week. Yeah.
A few weeks, we got track build and then the race and stuff. So
Hell yeah.
Had a
All right,
six
brother,
pack.
We'll see you, Niels.
Had a 6-pack.
my wife's going to think I make some extra money.
Yeah, right? That would be a better story. All right, coming up next, 13-5
Josh Ritchie.
Stadium Truck,
Josh
four-car
Ritchie.
dance.
Kyle Ash. Kyle Ash.
I do need some volunteers, though. I need those guys from that last race. We're almost done, guys. Try and get you out of here early if I can get some help here. I need a marshal at 8. Thank you, Hastings. Appreciate you. Horton, are you going to 8, or what are you doing? Go to 1, or go
1
to
minute
one
to
of
the start
these
of the
two.
race.
1
1
or
minute to
8.
the start of the race.
I do need one. Actually, go to that one down there. This will be an easy one. There's not as many guys. Guys, get them checked in. Let's get them checked in. Eric, are you going to go to 8? If you don't mind, I
45 seconds
appreciate
to the
it.
start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you for all your help today, guys. I do need one marshal at 1, though. See you guys. Have a
30
good
seconds
night.
to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Flores. Oh, yeah, you guys go to 1. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
15 seconds
All right, guys,
to
I
the
got
start
to
of the
go
race.
check
15 seconds to
everybody.
the start
Let's
of
get
the
them
race.
lined up so we get the evening over with. I know everybody's
Less
ready
than
to
5.
go,
Less than 5.
including me. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Kyle Ashton at 1. Pink Pony Club in the 2. Luke Hastings in the 3. Josh Ritchie in the 4. All right. Appreciate all my marshals, guys. We're almost done. Marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, Kyle Ash out front. Pink Pony Club in that 2 spot as they heads into the center of the track. Josh Ritchie in that 3. Hastings going to be in the 4. Ritchie getting it wrong there. That's going to put Luke back into that 3 spot. Your leader, Kyle Ash, out front. Pink Pony Club in that 2 as he heads into that triple. Kyle Ash gapping out some 15.508 for him with 3:30 to go, guys. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Hastings in that 3. Josh Ritchie in the 4. All these guys pretty much separated by a lot. Nobody let Kyle Ash through, okay, Richie? Next time, take him out. .230 in, 2:30 to go, or 2:15 to go. 2:15 in.